Bullery's Monte Carlo turnaround. Cold table strategy. The vast majority of crap players are right bettors, wagering that the dice will pass or win. At any given time at a casino crap table, there will be 10 pass line bettors for every player wagering on the don't pass line. Yet, the house edge is both situations is identical, and a player has as much chance to win betting right as he has betting wrong. Why then do players insist on betting with the dice, hoping for a hot hand, for a long roll of the dice with the numbers coming up, and so few go the other way, hoping for a cold table with the sevens coming up frequently, knocking out the shooters? The answer might be that most crap players are optimists. But if we look more deeply into the situation, it probably boils down to the fact that most gamblers are loath to put out more money than they receive back. When betting with the dice, the player takes odds and gets back bigger payoffs than their original bet. When they bet against the dice or bet wrong, they must put out more in chips than they'll be paid off if they win their bet. It's hard for gamblers to think this way. That's that they must invest more than they're going to get back in return. It seems to them that the emphasis of why they're gambling, which is to make a killing with a small capitalization or bankroll. But look at it from another angle, and we'll get an entirely different picture. The casino is making those payoffs for the right bettors, and since they pay off most of the bets at the enhanced odds, giving out more than is on the table on a particular winning bet, they'll do exactly what the wrong bettor does. And we're not feeling sorry for the casinos, are we? When we're playing a gambling house, it is generally the casinos that's cornering the profits, that's expanding by leaps and bounds, that can afford to throw in all kinds of freebies like liquor and yet still show a profit. Well, if the casino can do this, why can't we? If the casino lives off the bettors, then why can't we exactly the same thing? The right bettor forms a camaraderie at the tables, while the wrong bettor looked at it some sort of outcast, some wet blanket going against the majority. But who wants to be part of the herd anyway? Why not be the lone eagle making your profits? And if you've been around crap tables and casinos long enough, you know that the table is cold more often than it's hot. Sometimes the dice can go all the way around the table in and out of the hands of 20 shooters before one of them can make more than one pass. So why shouldn't we take advantage of the fact that long as the odds aren't any worse than betting right? All we have to do is turn our heads around and realize that playing rather than taking odds is better, because that's what the casino does. And one of the best ways to beat the casinos betting wrong is the Monte Carlo turnaround strategy. First of all, before we go into the system, you must realize that casino crap is a negative game and that the house has an edge on all odds before the free odds bets. And the best bet you can have make you even with the house, but never gives you an advantage over the casino. However, if we can get a cold table and some playing luck, we can make some good money betting wrong. Here's how it's done. We start with a $100 betting unit. The minimum unit is $5. Though we can bet with $25 or $100 chips, the principle is the same. The win would just be different, but in the same ratio. We start with $5 chips because when betting wrong, we're laying odds and we want correct payoff. Our first bet is on the don't pass. We make a 1 unit wager there. And then when the point is established, we lay single odds against that point. For the purpose of this strategy, you don't have to play in a casino that features double odds. Now you might ask, if double odds reduces the house edge to 0.0% from 0.8% with a single odds, why don't we take advantage of the extra 2%? A good question, but 2% works out to only 2 cents for $100 wage. And since we are laying odds and taking them, a few hot rolls of the dice may lose our single session bankroll. We must stay in play with enough bets so that the table turns ice cold. We'll be raking in the money. Any laying odds can quickly escalate our losses if we lay odds, double odds, and the dice go against us. So for conservation or capital around after we make our don't pass bet and a point established, we keep making don't come wagers until one of the things happens. Either the shooter sevens out or any number on the don't come repeats. Each don't come wager is made with single odds laid against the number. For example, on the come out roll, the point might be 5. Let's assume that we are betting $5 chips. We're laying $9 against the 5 at 3-2, and our payoff will be $6 if we win. We always lay odds closest to the original bet as far as payoff are concerned. But if the choice against the 5 or 9 is to lay against the number to earn $1 less or $1 more than the bet, we always go for the higher point payoff. It is not exactly double odds, but it allows without question the whole casino. So if it's a choice between laying 6-4 or 9-6 on a $5 wager, we lay 9-6 when the point is 6 or 8. There's no problem. Well, we simply lay 6-5 with a 4 or 10. We laid 2-1. Now let's assume that the next two come out rolls are 6 and 8. Each time we put $5 in the don't come box and lay an additional $6 against the number. At this point in time, we are betting against 3 numbers, repeating the 5, 6, and the 8. Continuing our betting, we put down another $5 in the don't come box and a 7th roll. We lose the don't come bet, but we win $11 on the don't pass and $10 each on the other don't come number bets for a net win of $26. That is $31 minus $5. We now bet 2 units on the don't pass line and lay single odds, and follow through with 2 unit bets on the don't come until the don't come number is repeated on the shooter 7's out. What happens if no come out number is repeated, but the don't pass number comes up so that the shooter makes his point? We make a 1 unit bet on the don't pass and don't make any more don't come bets. With that method, we'll have a big string of wins when the dice are cold and going our way. And if the dice gets hot and turns against us, our bet decreases and we take small losses. And we only increase our wager after the shooter sevens out and we win, not after we lose. Sometime at a cold table, the 1 unit bet by the time the dice moves around the table can be up to 10 units. In that case, we make a small fortune. We never fight the dice, and once the dice gets hot and turns and numbers repeat, we find ourselves making only minimum bets and a few of them at that. The Mallory's Monte Carlo turnaround strategy in its finisher form. Let's follow a typical rule to see how this works out in actual play. It's the roll, the point, our wages, and the result. The come out is an 8, $5 plus $6 odds. The next roll is a 9, $5 plus $9 odds. The next roll is a 10, $5 plus $10 odds. The next roll is a 7, $5. It's minus $5 plus $31 profit. Now the last don't come $5 wager. We lose the last don't come $5 wager, but win $31 for our previous don't pass and don't come wager for a net win of $26. Since the shooter $7, we now raise our don't pass and all subsequent don't come wager by 1 unit. The roll, the point, our wager, and results. The next roll is a 4, $10 plus $20 odds. The next roll is a 6, $10 plus $12 odds. The next roll is a 9, $15 plus $15 odds. The next roll is a 10, $10 plus $20 odds. The next roll is a 6, $10 plus $12 odds, minus $22. Point is repeated. Since a don't come wager repeated, we stop betting. If the pass line point has been repeated, we make a 1 unit don't pass wager and stop betting. The shooter continues. Next roll is a 3. Next roll is a 6 minus $22. Point repeated. Next roll is a 7. $6 winner. $60 winner. We've netted another $16, that is $6 minus 44, and now since the shooter $7 out, we raised our don't pass wager and all subsequent don't come bets to 3 units. Roll points our wager and result. New come out is 3, $15 winner. New come out is 4, $15 plus $30 odds. Next roll is a 5, $15 plus $24 odds. Next roll is 11, minus $15 loss. Next roll is an 8, $15 plus $18 odds. Next roll is a 7, $15 minus, that is a plus $91 profit. We netted $76 more on what is a pretty typical table where the dice are fairly cold. At this point in time, we're putting our 4 units on the don't pass, continue making 4 units don't come bets. To summarize, Mallory's Monte Carlo turnaround strategy. We make a 1 unit don't pass wager and lay single odds against the point. That's number 1. Number 2, we make 1 unit don't come wager until the shooter sevens out or any don't come number repeats. Then we stop betting. Number 3. The pass line point is repeated. We make a 1 unit wage again on the don't pass and stop betting. If it repeats again, we don't make any more wage until the shooter sevens out, no matter how long that may take. Number 4, after the shooter sevens out, we increase our don't pass wage by 1 unit, and all don't come bets follow the same unit wage as the don't pass bet. Thus, if we have 2 remaining don't come wages at 3 units apiece and we collect on them, if the don't pass bet was 1 unit, then after the shooter $7, we increase the don't pass wages to 2 units, and all subsequent don't come wages are 2 units. If the table remains choppy or cold, you should keep winning. Endeavor to double your original stakes. After doing this, play 1 more round, and if you come out losing during that round, leave the table. Otherwise, continue. Sometimes you may lose your original single session bankroll, and if that occurs, leave the table, relax before playing again. That's part of gambling. Don't dig in your pockets for more cash. Wage to 2 units, and all subsequent don't come wages are 2 units. If the table remains choppy or cold, you should keep winning. Endeavor to double your original stake. After doing this, play 1 more round, and if you come out losing during the round, leave the table otherwise. Sometimes you may lose your original single session bankroll if this occurs. Leave the table, relax before playing again. That's part of gambling. Don't dig into your pockets for more cash. Good luck. She rented everything. Well, she rented that place. I got that place on McDowell. She rented for $10,000 a night. Day. I got it in one of my magazines, that place. That hour not
I don't think all that's necessary. I mean, she could have been just as happy. Maybe not going to a regular place, but maybe a more upscale. But $10,000 a night is ridiculous. I can just go to that money.
Thanksgiving dinner.
No, she can stay here.
Without it. The turkey green bean casserole.
She can stay here.
Turkey French fried
You know what I'm talking about.
She went to New York and spent $470,000.
$10,000 a night.
She bought on the counter, she bought an armchair, a rock, and a box and a basket for Indiana Farm. It's $470,000. She spent
See that? I can see that.
$2 million on redecorating of the farm, $500,000 on jewelry. She spent $130,000 for shoes, and spent $200,000 for thoroughbred horses. $500,000 for international vacation, $4 million for a 24 luxury apartment, and $1 million for 5 fur coats.
How in the world can they make it work?
She's just doing this great. But she's outgrown him, this guy said.
That's the world, sir.
And sooner or later he's going to get rid of her. She's going to stop him.
Coming Sunday to CBS.
Do you love to decorate for yourself? Are you constantly designing maybe the career for you? Call the Interior Design Institute right now.
This year, before your tree is trimmed and your goose is cooked, some people heard about baking. Catch America's funniest stand-up. Who's down there? In the season's biggest comedy. Bring it back, boy. That's right, Jim Allen. Naughty.
Don't see how I'm going on that.
Veronica, very nice. The Santa Claus. Rated PG. Starts Friday, November 11th at
Let's see how it's done on that trip, what I would have done. Yeah, I got to see what I would have done.
All 12 line receivers. This year's expected speed outlet is
Let's see.
for MVP. However, when injuries occur, and with Justin, you can count on it. Sunrise Hospital provides pediatric emergency services 24 hours, 7 days a week. Because we have to keep our firefighters to the best of health. Pediatric emergency at Sunrise Children's Hospital, setting the standard every day. With all the talk about overcrowding, why has this prison remained empty for 2 years?
Chicken.
All right, Dad, we got split, but thanks for allowing me. Good, but my car keys. I'm ready. Dad, what for? You don't have one bit of money, so. But you remember, no one is above the law. No one. Good. All right, Dad. By the way, you were underage. How did you pass forward 21? Goodbye. There's not even good now.
What's the problem on it?
I've seen you again. Yes, sir.
Trying to make a point. You don't have a voice for a reason. Well, thanks to you, I'm not seeing Nick anymore, so you don't have to worry about him.
Where is that?
No. I want to know. That last night I was with Nick. Just another spoiled rich.
He's not. What's name been warning him about maybe something's going to happen, man. Because Victor was telling them about a car accident.
What are you and
Might
that?
drive under the influence.
Moving. Another way to copy that.
Not,
Yeah. Yeah. About who?
money.
Why are you reading? Why not? Not. But I see every month that you sit down there. Good grades so you can get a good scholarship. I want my daughter to make something of it.
Oh, yes, but hey, brother. Oh, yeah, I got it over there.
I don't want to hear anymore. I want nothing to do with you. Now leave now. No. Leave, damn you. No, I will not leave. I want to hear another letter. By God, you are going to listen.
Okay, what I picked was, okay, I picked around.
I am not getting a cold.
Around with,
Oh, I've got a cold.
it's around with.
Tylenol cold.
Around
Combination of cold medicines and Tylenol brand pain.
30.
Keep going.
I'm not getting this.
Get tough on your cold with Tylenol cold. It is impossible to find the one cereal that will please.
Yeah, I won by half a point on that.
Honey Nut Vegan breakfast.
38-30.
Honey Nut Cheerios. Crunchy almonds, whole grain oats, kiss sweet honey for the sweet, but not too sweet taste. The whole family loves.
No. 6.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
No, plus
The taste
6.
that puts the bee in breakfast.
Won that one. Okay, won the round. One on that. Won by 1.5 points. Or 2.5 points. Okay.
In clinical studies, people using Dextrostat
Oh.
lost twice as much weight as the people who didn't use Dextrostat. So start losing your weight today. Use Dextrostat Plus Vitamins. Lose the weight together to give you soft body. Bonanza's exclusive dual action conditioners. One for softness and one to build body. Softness and body come together with Bonanza. You have
Right,
it
good.
all day and you bake the cream sulfur silk pie.
Eagles,
Amazing.
Falcons, Browns,
Yellow milk.
Buccaneers and Bears, the Steelers and Oilers. Name the 12, let's see.
Mother,
Now, hey,
I know that you think I don't.
Steelers want to do, yep, I won that one. Buccaneers.
Remember what you said?
Let's see how much would I won that $800. Okay, wait a minute, I have to return the ticket. Buccaneers. Buccaneers, the Buccaneers. I took the Buccaneers by 3.5. The Rams
I
won
looked at what I
by
expected from this
6.
marriage.
No, I
I
lost
never
on
got
that
the
one.
romance. I never got past the handsome
I
prince
lost
riding
on
on
that
his white horse is the damsel in distress. We're living in a fairy tale.
Well,
A fairy tale is funny.
it's about 3.5, and they won by,
Cole isn't the romantic
Six.
prince I thought he
I
was.
lost that about 3.5 points, okay.
You realize that in real life, marriage is really.
The Redskins and took 11.
What exactly are you telling me? I'm trying to tell you how I feel.
Plus
You can have
11.
choices in my life right now. I just.
49 won by that,
But I want to know.
22-37.
Because no one knows the vision of your home. You and focus.
7.
You're my only daughter.
Okay, so they lost by that, I lost on Redskins. That's his brother right there. See, that's his brother right there. See him? See him?
Right.
His brother, he's supposed to have killed his brother. See the guy with the mark on his arm? She don't know it. She told him that he killed his brother. That's his brother sitting right there. Look at him.
I lost my wife. Called there too.
You know, like that. It's a cheap up deal, but most that's why they throw your lips on a fingernail for what it is.
Maybe more done?
Just gotta keep them like that.
Things are going so crazy.
Watch it now. You see a fingernail, they paint it too. I mean, she don't have plain, just plain. Just look at her.
You are probably the closest friend I have, and I feel so comfortable talking to you about everything. I mean, even something as intimate as my marriage.
Always.
Beginning to wonder if it's me.
But your husband kept a very important part of his life secret.
Okay, let's see about Raiders lost by.
Oh,
I took the Raiders and 4.
Early this week.
Lost by 10. It's lost by 9 points. A loss on that. The Chargers, they lost. Okay.
From a kid's point of view.
Lost on the whole thing. I was lost 1, 2, 3, 4. I was lost 4 out of 6 games.
Butter or mushroom.
So I was lost on this by the time it ended.
Proof once again that Cheese Whiz makes it marvelous. It's 1/3 less
The
fat.
points against it. Although they had one pick. I think the Chargers and the Lions Braves won. I won 2 out of 4. What's been left? Oh, I would give you cookies. I don't like that. See here on there, see these points, he done points 33 and 40 and all that stuff. Those are kidding. You don't, look here, if you pick something like you give somebody 3 or 4 points, but you give somebody, like see here, look here, like, Like,
Long.
3.5 was not bad. Up to that 6. If you get over 6 months, then you're going to be killed. Okay, they got to win by that. They got to win by that or more. And then you'll lose. If you get Atlanta plus 6, they give you Atlanta plus 6. And they gave you those 6 so if Atlanta can win by 5, you'll still lose. Gary, but that Gary gave me 14 points and he still won. Every time I see him, I say, how many points you give me?
I'm going to send you.
Can you take that off?
Huh?
Take that one off. This one?
Yeah, let me, where's it? Let me get the button.
Keep writing. Someday I will have news of you.
Oh, Jeff, Jim.
Please tell someone somewhere where you are. Save my life.
Yeah, good.
You were probably born by then.
That's the other thing. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Sit down right there, though. Kill it. Ruthless, kill it. Oh, that's it. You got this bit. Just take it off again. Put it over. Thick.
In all the flavor.
I mean, it's too thick. Might put it over.
For hours flavor. Presenting Grand Biscuits. Our biggest, lightest biscuits ever. Made with real buttermilk.
Yeah, it's too thick, wasn't it? Let's do it over again.
Use a liquid hand soap to contain dirt, germs, grease, and oil. It is so simple to use on the most delicate places. Introducing the
Look on that sound, man.
thoroughly clean, there is no walking through the way, all the while retaining its
I know it. React.
so it always leaves you with a gentle touch. I don't liquid gel, the new hand soap with a gentle kind of clean.
Ordinary food. That's when you know you've got a miserable sore throat. So why take a cough drop with only one medicine when you can take a core second with 2 medicines? Such a powerful sore throat line. It works to stop pain on contact and gives you long-lasting pain relief. Here's from food that love. You would never have all your
Let me try it. I can show you how to do it.
Here's one more dinner. I have to ask them some questions. Man, it's still mine.
in a book.
So what's name? You're going to get us nothing trouble if you don't get out of it. Give this.
Good. I see.
No. You don't want to.
Yes, I am sure.
You can hear the last time I was reading all that. Well, that's little bit
No,
station
no.
on that. You go on.
You are crazy.
Hit it this
Never
way.
really quit smoking.
I know that.
Certainly not at the end of our relationship. My brother,
He's not dead.
you are
So he set up in his brother's head.
You know his brother's there?
No, his brother, didn't I just told you his brother?
Yeah, I know, I said, but does the guy know his brother is dead?
He think his brother, he think There's the brother right there. Yeah, they look at it. That gather the stuff around the edges, you can get those edges off. He was supposed to kill his brother, hit him and throw him in the water. They're supposed to be sweet. You do? Let's throw that out there and get to the smoke. It don't be sorry.
Of course that's still the
It didn't get it.
And we live in the past.
Yeah, he's supposed to be real firm, but that presentation of the night, so proper. When I gave his presentation, I was looking at it. He came over there. They had the soap opera presentation, she was there. New jacket. He got the sun died, but and made her happy. And they all good. Jackie ain't there with her. Jackie's happy with it. I don't know, but he's got to tell what's the name about it. Yeah, Give him one.
Sometimes I forget that I'm 45, and I don't feel it because I'm 45.
Put it on.
I love smoking weed. It's the first opportunity that I have. A little late, 60 years over. It penetrates quickly the first skin's moisture renewal process. That is when the fine line chemicals.
I like that.
A lifetime of go out and get it. Blow drying is put in, so I did something about it. There's a special provitamins and enhancing Pro D shampoo treatment solution. They penetrate deep down, including hair, all the way to
Young and the rest. This portion sponsored by Pantene Pro V Shampoo and Pro V Treatment Conditioner. For hair so healthy, it shines. This again for the young and the rest. Have you lose the woman you love? The Dr. Quest. Sundays at CBS.
It'll be all right.
Take a look at how racist it is.
Take him to the bottom, bring him up. Take him to the bottom.
Is it racism or racism that California voters are just...
Take him a look at this. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Paging him one night.
Riding around on aerobic classes.
Huh?
Air conditioning equipment, swimming,
Arnold Schwarzenegger one night when I was at Caesar's Palace.
cardiovascular centers and childcare. So get it all.
One night they was paging Roy Rogers. I've heard him page.
Las Vegas Athletic Club. That's right, for just $5.
Yeah.
Just $5.
They was paging
Athletic Club. Imagine for a moment you owned a 2020 Active.
Hank Williams
2020
Jr.
Active with a naked glass in 90 minutes. And you wanted to have a big sale. I just big sale.
They even paid Ray Charles.
2020 Active that. There it is now.
Went there way back.
My spring 2020 Active lenses free. Prescription lenses free. And make sure the sale was really special and you make it for a limited time. 2020 Active. No greater value, no better deal.
All right now.
Charlotte Evans.
Huh?
The polls are open right now. Election Day 1994 started bright and early at 7 o'clock this morning with local voters lining up.
That could be.
See it. Did you turn that on?
Even the White
You
House
see it,
says
man.
that the coming Congress will be more conservative.
January is coming back to town. You'll have Congress and very nervous Democrats.
Yet some conservatives say Republicans would be politically better off if they would come close, but
Let me
don't
just put the
take
clear on.
control
They'll
of
take care of
Congress.
But
that.
I think I would like to see the Republicans gain, but not gain control of Congress, and let's have a couple of years where we don't pass very much.
And the most percentage group in the next 2 years could turn out to be moderate Republicans.
The Republicans can't brush them aside. They need their votes if they're going to make anything happen.
Democrats are likely to need them too, especially in the House. But I
Probably breaks down the closer you get to 1990.
Okay, when you're ready to go now. So we go.
re-election candidates.
Mm-hmm.
According to the registrar of voters.
Things, new change, new direction.
Nothing was ever perfect, but everything's
Okay, Polly, what's the voting like?
Oh,
Voting
voter.
turnout than like where you are?
You know, I'm not an expert, that's why I'm moving right along. But I did talk to one volunteer who says right now it appears to be a little
Yeah.
small slide in Langwood Elementary School.
I have voted for work out in with
That's
I'm putting it out.
Excuse me, it's between Jim Milbury and John Henson. Incumbent Democrats.
Pulling out of it.
Vote this morning at the Winchester Community Center.
I'm pulling out of it.
Mr. Chairman of the U.S. House. He says he's glad
I'll
to
vote
get
in
the
town.
over campaign he calls the roughest and most negative he's ever been in.
It was
Did go through this morning as well. He's now out. Republican John Henson has some ballots spoke with voters outside Frank Kim Elementary.
Yeah, no, no, work for work.
Today going from one polling place to
I'm out of
another,
there.
trying to drum up last-minute support. Like Milbury, Henson says this has been an exhausting race. Henson says now,
Over at headquarters, we're renting a big tent for the party tonight.
Just going down the road like
Your
that.
very own poll shows Ralph.
Got on enough on the big dress.
We don't believe that. Our polls are showing some different numbers, and we think as long as we get our voters out, that we'll be okay.
The Lamb County.
West America on the feet. Finally, the sequels have gone with the wind this year. Scarlet begins Sunday night here on Channel 8. And Eyewitness News will give you an exclusive look behind the scenes of the most talked about miniseries in years. Watch for these special reports following Scarlet on Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 11.
Are in danger of losing control of one or both houses of Congress? President Clinton and Vice President Slide today. In Washington this morning, Vice President Gore said that Clinton's record has been a good one.
Strong recovery was creating jobs.
He don't believe that. He said something is
Expanded the
trouble.
earned income tax credit, which is on average putting an extra $100 every 2 weeks in paychecks of 15 million working families throughout this country.
Polls are showing an unusually large number of undecided voters reflecting discontent that Republicans are convinced will work in their favor.
police are still investigating a fatal shooting at a middle school in Ohio. It happened
Somebody went off.
in Wycliffe.
Some guy went to school, went off.
Camouflage outfit when he opened fire.
Well, I think how we're doing it going to school and doing it. I couldn't understand that.
None of the students were hurt. Man in custody is described.
You go to a school, they get put on the green beret and I'll go to a school. I'll never understand that one.
Just when the U.S. Navy thought the waves of controversy had died down, along comes another swell that might further sink the Navy's image. Instructors at the Service School Command.
The flu, what I thought was the flu, had diarrhea and was vomiting and severe stomach cramps.
State officials confirmed their suspicion. It was the trucking firm that was mostly to blame.
These tankers are supposed to be cleaned and sanitized.
Also, and only recently, the trucking company, Beesman, out of South Dakota, changed its method of delivery.
There was a change in practices that occurred around July 1 of this year, in which the eggs were then being hauled in tanker trucks that were also hauling ice cream mix. So previous to that, the egg ice cream mix hauling combination did not exist.
What happens next? We are told Schwan's has agreed to make major changes in the way ice cream is handled. Tankers that will be used only to haul ice cream products. They will be sealed and include more tests for bacteria. So is all this enough for Lori Strandreth? It is. In fact, she has continued buying Schwan's ice cream that was still being produced in another plant. She plans to buy more.
Plan to eat it.
And no bitter feelings then.
Not really, and we're not part of any class action lawsuit or anything like that. I'm just grateful that they took responsibility and found the problem and did something about it.
I'm losing weather out there, but it's nice.
I need the money. Give me that thing.
Whether it is, but maybe Terry's supposed to help us, Terry.
I am so desperately
This
ill.
morning,
Empty a log.
sunny this afternoon. It's great voting weather, so get out there and vote.
I suffered all of this.
Something's headed our way that they are.
I get them
somebody like that to hate you, not what the matter. Look at that.
You were talking about Ricky Lake.
We're too discriminated against periods, but from our own mothers.
Did they marry if they're gay? This is a very important day for me. Some say no way. You want no part of this ceremony. Oh no. If my parents did not approve of this relationship, period.
Care for each other, and we take care of each other. And that is all that should matter in a marriage.
It's just about love on the next Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake, today at 3 on Channel 8. The Sanctuary.
Dignity and trust come with experience. Locally owned, facilities, services, from mortuaries, cemeteries, and crematories.
Outside doors, lean solid
It might be one that was being
inches
food.
3/4 thick. Install it with screws at least 2
They
inches.
bear,
Then burglars can't keep the door out.
What?
Right.
they bear, who's the guy named something,
Down on
Big,
drive.
Who?
Big, last name was Big.
Jimmy.
He was here in Vegas.
I'm a brother Seeger.
This guy's name was Big.
I know, Billy. Oh, yeah, they buried
They buried him in one of those mausoleum things.
Yeah, Jack Billion, on Billion's
The
land.
mausoleum had already been sold to another family. And the day that they, I think the day they sold to this other family, William's funeral was being held there. They go there and check out the thing, and they bury the name in their mausoleum. It was a family mausoleum. I think it was like 6. They had 2 in one section and 3 or 4 something.
Jack Billion.
Harry Flynn with your weather
But
forecast.
anyway, they went on and buried the man there, and the mausoleum that they'd already sold to the other family.
1917.
They were kind of upset because they said they liked this place, because they had